Hello, everybody. This is indeed the Midlife Crisis Podcast. We are the Boozin' Dudes. I am always, of course, your host, Pete. Joining me tonight,
The faulty tech, like always.
and
And
that's it.
hey, man.
What a far cry
I know.
from last week.
I know. What the
You
fuck
kidding me?
happened?
We had an all-star cast, 1-year anniversary, and now it's just
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
You and I.
Perfect.
Shout out to Eddie. A little under the weather this week.
Yeah, flu
I
season.
got the message before you were under the weather last fucking week
Yep.
when we recorded.
Right after the recording session.
And so you probably got him sick.
Yeah, most likely. When we, gave the kids goodbye.
Well, it's that time of year. Everybody
Hey.
gets sick. It's cold. It's windy.
Flu season.
It's out there. So, how are you doing, man?
Hey, man. Fucking trying to get by, man.
Trying to get by.
Yeah, man. This week,
I'm doing well, too, but I'm not doing as well as Juan Soto right
Fucking
about now.
traitor.
I mean, are you kidding? All right, we're going to get into that in 1 second. But hold on a second here. Juan Soto, record-breaking contract.
Record breaker.
Like an absolute ridiculous amount of money. You're talking almost, with the credentials and everything that goes into play, he's going to be almost $800 million.
$800
million.
That's what?
Holy
how
shit.
much is that? That's what, 50 like a year? Like how long? Like
Oh man, Hab, I'm so
Like
happy you brought that up. There was a statistic on like a meme I saw. The dude is literally making like $1,000 per minute when he's like suited up and on the baseball field. It's almost it's ridiculous in a sense, right?
I mean, I thought he was gonna be loyal to the Yankees. I mean, he had a great season with us. Made the freaking World Series.
Well, now apparently that was a lot of the Yankees fans' problem because I think was there a time when you just said, oh man, let's forget about it. He's all in. He's gonna love it here.
Oh yeah, of course.
And this and that, right?
I believe that. The season he was having. I was like, all right, he's paid the guy, and
Right.
let's keep it going. Get the ring next year. You know what I'm saying? But
And now recently, what
That
just
didn't
came
work
out just the past few days, it was kind of like a eye-opening. It was apparent to the media that he hasn't spoken to a Yankee since the end of the World Series.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He hasn't talked to his teammates or his friends or whatever you may have, right? You make a lot of friends in the league. I'm sure when you go into different, there's fucking 4 teams already. This guy's on.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he has a lot of friends. And then it turned out he changed his phone number during the free agency frenzy to not get overwhelmed, right? Mm-hmm. But what the problem was, none of his Yankee teammates at the time knew that. And whoever's reaching out to him,
Whatever, he can go.
he didn't get it.
He can go.
So now you're salty.
He can go. Whatever. We don't need him.
All right, let me ask you this, Al.
He ain't making the freaking. He ain't getting no ring with the Mets.
All right, first of all, you're ridiculous because you know as well as I do. We covered this while this was going on. The Yankees made the World Series.
Yes.
The Mets were a series away from the World Series. So it's not like there's some bum fuck team,
Hey, man.
like the Marlins or anything.
I hope it blows in your face.
In my face or Juan Soto's?
Everybody's fucking every Mets.
Because I don't know why I would be involved in this whatsoever.
I mean, you as a Met fan. You as a Met fan. That's what I
Shout
mean.
out to Anthony on the couch tonight and Drew, who both participated not to be on the program with us tonight.
They're like, fuck this.
So the dynamic duo as usual.
It's gonna be a clusterfuck, so.
Drew, I wouldn't have it any other way, my
Yes,
man.
that's the way it goes.
So this got me thinking, bro, because baseball is like the way they spend money and this and that. Do you foresee, like, in the next, I don't know, 5-10 years at this point, a player, right? And I think about all these kids right now who worship Shohei Ohtani and Soto and Judge and the training and the regimen they go through and everything now is just a lot more accessible, right? To get healthy. Everything is just, it's there, right? As opposed to Babe Ruth just downing beers and eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
And he still
Smoking
killed
cigars
it. Right.
freaking
In the dugout.
dugout.
And now these dudes, like, everybody's really taking care of them. And you know, the younger generations of kids are doing this. Do you foresee somebody getting paid $1 billion?
Billions.
Contract?
They'll probably at one point.
That is insane.
A talent's gonna come by that's gonna be, like
Once in a lifetime, generational.
Yeah.
And we say that a lot.
You just mentioned Ohtani. He's a player that hasn't been around in like 100 years.
There's a very rare
Babe Ruth was the last one.
Pitcher
And
a really excellent hitter.
He can hit homers.
I think the pitching is a little more impressive because,
of course, like he can get you freaking 40 homers and win you fucking 12 games.
And he get you 40 stolen bases too while he's at it.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty incredible. So like, he got a huge contract, right?
Yes, he did.
Last year, right? Right when he went to the
Dodgers.
Like $600 million. Now it's $8. This is what I'm saying. Like,
built,
I can see it, right?
No, I see it too, man.
It's not far fetched.
At one point, one kid's gonna come around.
But it's got to be a player of that caliber, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be. You better pitch every 5 days, and you better
like
get me 120 ribbies.
Like Soto type of caliber player, like Judge, that only comes around once in a freaking generation, and
it's unbelievable how well they complemented each other, and it's still just he still didn't want to be there.
He didn't want to be there.
Let me get, as a Yankee fan, let me get your thoughts on the rumors or what have you, on the fact that Soto wasn't really appreciative of the Yankees security team treating. He didn't get a suite, which is like somewhat of I don't want to say a big deal to him, but it was a deal. Apparently his cook got invited and he was turned away, and something along the lines of his mom happened once.
Man, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I don't know. Maybe what I'm starting to sense like he was maybe like a prima donna, and he wanted, be catered to just because of his name or who he was. So.
Well, also I feel
because in his eyes he thinks he's the best player in the whole league.
I can see what you're saying there, but I also know, like, apparently from reading up on this, he's very family centric. He appreciates, he loves it. His mom goes to every game, right? So whether she's in a suite or whether she's in the fucking nosebleeds or in the dugout, right? He apparently didn't like the way the Yankees ran things at Yankee Stadium. Now the Mets counter, he's like, oh, you get a suite, and it's actually a very family, functioned ballpark. We've been there, Citi Field. Yeah. It's actually, you don't have to just sit down. You get a ticket and you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's really incredible. So I think that, if something like that intrigued him more, are you like upset with like the traditional Yankee way sometimes?
I mean, it is. That's how we run things, and if you don't like it, then whatever.
Move on.
Move on.
You can't have facial hair.
Nope. Dude, we don't got names on our jerseys, bro.
Yeah.
Like that.
Only the Red Sox, I believe, their away jerseys are the same, and that's it. It's tradition.
Well, I think the Dodgers.
No, everyone. I think it's just the Yankees in general, and I think the Red Sox away, the gray jerseys when they're not home.
I thought there was another few teams that didn't do that. I think San Francisco.
Penn State and college football does that. I believe
USC. I believe USC also they don't have names, right?
I don't know. I think I've seen Bush, Reggie Bush, on the back of a jersey.
I've seen Bush too a couple of times.
A couple of times. Yeah, they get a weed whacker or what?
Yep.
Wow. Well, what a transition into that. Well, I mean, it really makes you think, right? If we were to start it all over again, baseball players.
Yeah. Or soccer.
They
get paid a lot too.
Ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. Wow. I mean, yeah. It's really unbelievable. I really think in the next, if they don't have a cap, 10 years, somebody's going to pay $1 billion to get like some 20-year deal.
Yep.
Which is also crazy too.
I know.
Because you're going to pass your prime and your
whole career. That's all.
But it's all about that guaranteed moolah. Now, with all that said, this is the moral of my story. Now, I know you're salty. He's a Yankee fan.
Yes, but whatever.
Would you have done the same?
If I was Soto.
If it were you, I know but here's the problem. You're a Yankee fan. Mm-hmm. Soto doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he cares about money.
Right.
He's Dominican.
All right, let's even...
Yo, that's why I told you that's why he went to the Mets. You know, he's gonna be
Queens.
He's gonna be in Queens, man.
It's gonna feel right at home. I can't.
I know, right?
I can already. I know he's gonna love it there. I love it there.
Say, man, I can't wait. I can't wait till the season starts. See how he does. See if
he's gonna get booed, and the Mets go to Yankee Stadium. It is going to be a fucking
that Subway Series
shit show.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Man,
that's gonna be
because you know they're gonna boo him.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're all for the Yankees. Let's talk about
and I think he, he has probably a target on his back now. You know, what I'm saying you're a trader. Well, you're a sellout. You know.
Let's talk about the Yankees count. Like it wasn't a counter offer; it was an offer. Apparently, they didn't
almost
go,
similar.
It was almost similar. It was $760 for 16 years,
Yeah.
so it's an additional year and $5 million less. Mm-hmm. But what the public didn't know yet was there was an incentive in the Mets contract for him to make a possible another 40 to 50 mil
at the end
on top of like the 765. So no brainer.
Like what were the
I think
details?
it's just incentive.
Like if he
whatever he performs,
if he averaged
right,
and he fucking hits
that's all
many,
contract mumbo jumbo,
if
right?
you get like homers.
I would love to
RBIs.
have those documents in front of me, but the midlife crisis, we don't have access.
We never
to
prepare, bro.
No.
We never have the breakdown.
Don't have access. No, well, I mean,
stories.
I don't know Scott Boras either. I don't know anyone in the MLB.
Yeah,
but it's kind of weird when you think about it. It's like I feel like every other year there's always somebody who gets the biggest contract, and then 2 years later, it's outweighed again. Like remember the quarterbacks? It just happens all the time.
Oh man, I bet like after that news broke out, like every dad out there took like their kid to like let's go play catch. We're going batting practice.
Please be a left-handed pitcher for the love of God.
Your 3-year-old waking up at 5 a.m. for batting practice. Let's go. This is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life.
Wow. Well, yep. We had to start out with that. That was that news broke last Sunday night, right at halftime of the. How about that? It was Sunday night at the halftime of the NFL game, and that's what they predicted. They said they would come out this week, and it did, and it was wow. Well, good for him and his bag. Now let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Transitioning.
What else happened this week, man?
What else happened this week? Well, you can look up.
Yeah.
Is that a bird? Is it a plane? What the fuck is going on around here?
Superman?
I'm not really heard about this just recently. Just the past 2 days, if that. What the fuck's going on with the drones? Can you fill me in?
Hey man, I don't know. No one knows. Not even our own freaking government knows who the fucking these flying objects.
Drew
out in Jersey, and Nassau recently too, right? I think last night it popped up in Nassau. Everybody bugging out.
It popped up in Jersey. It's been everywhere,
and it's like a few of them. Like I seen videos. It's like all over the news, and everybody's bugging out. Because, they don't know who it is, what they're doing, What do
you think? I don't even know what to think. What could it possibly be?
It's the goddamn Russians.
Are we being spied on? Or are they spraying pesticide all over everybody? Yeah. Or are they, who knows?
Taking our pictures to create...
Conspiracy theories.
Create artificial intelligence.
More AI shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Who knows, man? It's just the government don't know. They don't want to tell us.
They don't know and they don't want to tell us. No, they do know.
We need
and they still don't want to tell us.
We need Luigi. We need Luigi out. We need Luigi out, yeah. He'll shoot down those damn drones with his 3D gun.
Bow, bow, bow. Luigi needs a fucking star right about now.
Yeah, he does. He needs Mario. He needs
I'll tell
Yoshi.
you that. He needs a mushroom, some firepower, and everything else in between. We touched on it last week, but it was still kind of new.
Yeah, we didn't He wasn't caught yet, right?
He was still out.
He was still
on the run.
large.
So the CEO of United Health, I'm sure everyone knows, cold-blooded murder.
Yeah.
Right? It's on video. It was like 6:45 in the morning or something like that. Pretty brutal, right? Whatever the case is, just a fucked up way to go, right? Just being shot in the back and whatever. My take on it was the general outlook of everybody almost celebrating it, in a sense, right? So it's been like kind of like a weird, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, the people are like, yeah, no, he fucking deserved it. And then you get other people like, well, this dude's a family man. He's just doing his job. It's not like this and that. But when you take people's lives in the palm of your hand, people are going to get, very defensive about it. So, right. He got caught at a McDonald's.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania.
Too.
I thought he was gonna be in like Mexico by now, man. Now you fucked up because he being an Ivy leaguer. You know what I'm saying? Like all this smart shit that he knew, and
Right, and then also it was mentioned last week. I think Alex, the jacket thing. Mm-hmm. People getting behind this guy like he's a rock star.
Yeah,
right?
like he's a fucking hero, like a Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying?
Rob Peter to pay Paul.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. V Vendetta, right? Anthony, right? So, what do you think? They're still going to throw the book at him. He's going to do something.
Oh, yeah, he's going to do I mean, I know his lawyer was trying to fight the extradition because send him back here to New York. I think they're trying something about Pennsylvania because that's not his charges in Pennsylvania. Like, the murder's not
apparently, he just got a really high energy-powered attorney. I think I don't know the details yet because, again, don't do research sometimes. But
in Pennsylvania, he's not charged with murder. He's charged with like the fake
just
IDs,
evading and
and all that stuff, carrying the weapon and all that stuff.
So, while we're on that, it was at a McDonald's, correct?
Yeah, man.
Did you see the tweet from Burger King the next day?
Yeah,
shows a picture of a Whopper and just says, "We don't snitch." I mean, what the fuck is going on? I mean, that's unbelievable.
I like Burger King better than McDonald's too, though.
Do you?
Yeah, I prefer a Whopper than a Big Mac.
Interesting.
Yeah, Whopper.
What is it about it?
It's just because it's more like a traditional burger. You know, you got your lettuce, tomatoes, your onions, mayo, ketchup.
There's no cheese on it though. You have to ask for cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese and bacon. You know.
You always get the bacon.
Oh yeah, cheese and bacon on a Whopper, bro. Mayo, ketchup.
And a Big Mac, you're not a fan of?
No, because it's
just bread. Right? It's too bready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like the Mac sauce though.
Yeah, it's a good sauce.
Zesty kind of tangy thing, but
I know they got like the quarter pounder and all that stuff, but it's not
a quarter royale cheese.
But they don't,
That's what they call it in France.
In France.
So yes, they do. Parlez du français. With that, I mean, there's speculations everywhere, but when it comes to the drones, maybe the drones were looking for Luigi and they're just still hovering up there.
Probably.
Maybe that's just the case. Oh my goodness. We had our year anniversary last week.
Yeah, hopefully everybody watched the episode. It's out now.
Yeah, it's out. It's as in tradition, it was a little messy at times, the microphone status and this and that and the other. But we had a good time.
No, but I think it was just the amount of people for the amount of mics we got, but because we figured it out before, the mics are fine. So
I know we had to do a mic check again, and we always like.
And it's been a year of doing this, and we can't figure it out, bro.
Because you know why? Yeah, we're gonna lift the curtain. We won't know until the playback, until shit like that happens. Yeah. When we hear it now in real time, it sounds amazing, right? There's always fucking something.
Always.
Every single time. Well, not anymore, but there was.
Yeah.
But that's what makes us. We're a bunch of amateur hours.
Bunch of hacks.
And if you've been watching, you realize this already. The Midlife Crisis Podcast.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm going to do this until You guys tell me not to anymore. That's about it.
Yeah, until we stop getting views.
We don't get them now. What are you talking about?
We get some. We get some.
Yeah, we got a couple. You know, it's funny, Anthony, the guy on the couch, he's here a lot, and I don't think he actually anything contributes to likes or comments or anything of that nature.
No.
He doesn't even watch. He doesn't give us a view.
No promotion.
He
none of that.
Support.
What's that?
I'm just a supporter.
No, you're not. Supporting would be the things I just told you to do.
No, but I support you guys because I'm here.
As he's playing Call of fucking Duty. I love it though. That's what it's all about.
Oh man.
Because sometimes
It is what it is, man.
you got to play Call of Duty.
You need my energy.
Yeah, man.
We need your energy.
Yes.
We'll bring some energy right about now.
There's a lot of zombies right now.
Killing a lot of zombies right now. Wow.
I'm about to eat a lot of Dominoes right now.
Oh, true. Coming in again with the dominoes.
With the domino.
It's just
the domino effect.
We might have to sponsor them.
Domino dancer. Oh, dude, they love me. They love me.
Oh
Get some
man.
shit fucking ASAP.
What episode number is this? 38?
This will be 38.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Chipping away. Remember that?
That's
Chipping
it.
away.
Can't wait till we hit 100. We got to celebrate for that one.
Man, that's going to be like another year and a half from now at this point.
Wonder who's going to be in it, who's not going to be in it.
Right? Whose friendships are broken and who
Who one night get really offended and not come, not return.
probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah. Ah, man.
Well, listen, I got to tell
What
you.
a difference from last week, for real. Like,
Listen, you got to make it happen. If it just, we only have to bounce off each other. Last week it was pinball machine.
I know, it's just like boom, boom, boom.
This week, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I like it though. It's a little intimate.
Just the two of us.
Yeah,
We
we didn't
need
have the candles.
The candles, that's
We didn't
what
have
we
the
needed.
candles this week.
Terrible, man. Terrible
Come
pre-production.
on, Drew.
Terrible pre-production, man. You should have thought about it.
Gotta blame somebody. Hank.
Freaking
Oh my
Hank.
God.
The dog knows.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh boy.
oh boy.
Well, I can't go one episode.
Hey.
Just can't do it without some sort of distraction over there. Very quickly, very excited tonight. I know it's on right now. Very looking forward to WWE Saturday Night's main event. As a nostalgia person who loves the 80s so much, and that program, the way they did it, super looking forward to that tonight because Jesse Ventura is back. So Jesse the Body Ventura.
He's back.
He's back behind the microphone as a commentator and he used to bounce off Vince McMahon and Gorilla Monsoon, and it's super fucking cool. I can't wait to watch it when I get home. And I love shit like that.
gonna be
And it's at the
great.
Nassau Coliseum tonight. Which, if Jay's watching, Jay, he hit me up Wednesday. He's like, dude, we gotta go. I was like, all right, well, and he's checking up the prices on StubHub, and they're fucking ridiculous.
Like a lot.
Like nosebleeds, right? But no, the tickets were right. It's just their service fees and all that other bullshit.
All that crap.
You're literally paying another $150 just to like get it through them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what, Jay? Every time I did this, I just go on Craigslist and I just find somebody who sells it, and like, let's meet up. And people are like, man, you do that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that. Like, we're gonna meet up in the parking lot. What are you gonna do? Have a machete and kill me in broad daylight in King Cullen? Like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm 230 pounds myself. I'm 6 feet. No, yeah. Give me the fucking tickets and let's be on our way. Stop with the nonsense. I'll be scared of everybody all the time. I told him, I was like, dude, I got my last 3 WWEs, Craigslist. Met a guy at the mall. Now, if they wanted to kill us, they couldn't.
Yeah.
Public place. Drew's got the pizza party.
Pizza party.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Listen. Yeah, we're keeping it short tonight because it's only. I mean, there's only so much we can do.
Exactly. Talk about.
I think we brought up the majority of what we needed to talk about. I believe tonight.
Whatever was on the new, on the.
We talked about the drones for a hot second.
On the public's eye, I think that was pretty.
Yeah. Harry had a good point last week. When did we become current affair? Current news.
Current news, right?
I mean,
get your news from the Boozy Dudes.
It'd only be a week late, and you'd have to find us by typing in Boozing Dudes first, and then the Midlife Crisis podcast. Very, very confusing stuff.
Hey, man.
But if you follow us, you'll know. You'll know what to do.
Definitely.
You know what? I just want to say, before we go, we're going to go, right?
We're going to go.
I have to give homage to one of my favorite radio programs of all time. They just ended their 22-year run last night, The Michael K. Show. Now, you guys might not care, but
not really.
I fucking love that show. Michael, Don, Peter, the absolute most fun I've ever had listening to something for a long time. Like a long time. Opie and Anthony would be back in the day, but these guys, I love it, and it was so cool to like just listen to them all the time. And my white headphones, I won that on their program. I was on the airwaves on that program.
Oh yeah, you were on you got your feet wet
for a hot second. Because it was a Superbox Bonanza. I won them twice, by the way.
Hello,
and I won excuse me?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
I know, I did say that, right?
Yeah,
I was so fucking nervous, I was shaking.
Were they like, all right, you're going to be live in like a couple of seconds, so get ready.
What they do is, when you make it, right?
The guy's probably like, oh, shit.
I'm fucking shaking. And they call, it's funny, when you win a contest, they're like, all right, cool. No, they call you back from another line because now you're going to be on the air. So I'm like sitting there. Now, because I won a contest, I couldn't just go. I wish I could have like, God, what a pleasure.
Yeah.
But it was like one of a promo thing. So I just had to like get to the point, And what else? Oh, yeah. I won an autographed copy of his book.
Yeah,
the Michael Center Stage. So I just wanted to put that out there because as somebody who likes being behind a microphone, this show and many of them like this influenced me all the time, and it's just great. They're gonna do their own things starting I think in 3 weeks, but I mean, 22 years is a hell of a run, and 9 with Mr. Rosenberg.
Yeah.
So that's a radio guy. That's a me thing, right? Anthony?
Yeah.
I know. Oh, sappy.
I know, man. You're like losing your voice.
My voice is hoarse.
I know. Like,
getting emotional here.
Relax, guy.
Think about it, though.
Relax, guy.
Think about your favorite that you've listened to every single day for 10 years, and then it's gone. What would you do?
Cry about it.
I almost did.
I bet you did.
I almost fucking did. Well,
I'd listen to something else, but not this.
Oh, the fucking guy. Hey, that's how it goes. That's how it ends.
I love him.
Yep.
He's all right.
Hey,
bitch. Anyways,
remember, follow, subscribe.
No, do it.
Share. Boozing Dudes. Instagram. Midlife Crisis. YouTube. Midlife Crisis. YouTube.
Everything you say, it's just there's a period behind it. Like, really? Come on, man. Ladies, gentlemen,
Boys and girls. Children of all ages.
You can most certainly find us on YouTube, Boozing Dudes. Excuse me?
I said, what are we PD right now?
Oh,
Take that.
I told you we won't stop. Did I tell you that we won't stop?
Boozing Dudes. YouTube, Midlife Crisis Podcast with a Y. Instagram, TikTok, Spotify?
Spotify? Yeah, Spotify.
Yeah, right.
I upload.
And by the way, why is the biggest question right now?
Midlife with a Y? What, I mean, why are we doing
Why?
this? Oh, my God.
Oh, guy got jokes.
On our own show,
Exactly.
getting insulted every week.
I spot a fly.
All right, man, let's end this.
We out?
We out, buddy.
Oh, wait. I got it.
You got it? What is it?
No. It's different. In the words of Billy Joel, life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. And I'm afraid it's time for goodbye. Thank you, everybody. See ya.
We out.
Yeah, we steady on the track.